Somebody was saying that Miguel was racist.
This nigga did choke him, slam him on the train, and said, "Your hair is nappy." I was like, "Oh, wow, Miguel."
I am shocked and appalled.
Now we can go into a little bit more of Spider-Man. What was your opinion?
From start to finish, it was amazing.
Just the movie alone, without the ending, I gave it an 8. But the ending, I gave it a 9. Because we rarely see movies when it says "to be continued."
And in that way.
In that fucking
the
way.
that it ended was just like, oh no, this next movie's about to be insane.
As soon as he said, "My name is Miles Morales," he rolled his R's, nigga. You in trouble. He ingratiated in the culture.
When he walked out that door and the whole city was purple, I was like, nah, this ain't no friendly neighborhood no more, bro.
I'm about to say, bro, they didn't have Spider-Man. What you think? I love, what was his name? The other, like the main Spider-Man of the Spider-Man group was like Gabriel or something like that.
Miguel.
Him, I really liked his character, but that nigga Miles was getting loose when he was running away from them.
That was the best part of the movie. Weave.
Bruh.
Weave.
I was so impressed by that shit, man. But you got to think about it. They wasn't trying to harm him.
Miguel ain't care.
No, yeah, Miguel was trying to.
You saw when he tried to cut him with the forearm claws, I was like, oh no, he's out for blood.
That nigga looked him straight in his face, grabbed him by the neck, and he said, "Your mama never loved you."
Emotional damage.
Somebody was saying that Miguel was racist.
This nigga did choke him, slam him on the train, and said, "Your hair is nappy." I was like, "Oh, wow, Miguel."
I am shocked and appalled.
These are natural girls. I was like, bruh.
I like how they didn't dedicate as much time to Miles and gave other characters that light, especially Gwen, because she needed it more.
I didn't know she was that efficient as Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, she was deadly.
She was a lot more proficient than Miles. Miles was still very clumsy, but I felt like that movie, he gained a lot of experience. So I'm like, ooh, next time, man, you'll be able to build a little bit more. I don't know how y'all gonna beat this nigga.
How you gonna fight the universe? The multi-universe, actually.
I didn't even know that man was gonna be a continued villain. I just thought that he was just like he said, villain of the week.
They did a good job of making it seem that way as well.
Because he just seemed it was nonchalant. Like, you just looked small time.
You know what I didn't like though? He has the power of the universe and his only concern is, I'm gonna hurt Miles.
But that makes sense. A lot of times you need to get past that starting line, and Miles in his mind is the starting line. So when he defeats Miles, who undercut him, who made him believe that he was less than, I was just the villain of the week. If I can get past him and defeat the person that made me feel little, it's endless now. I don't feel like anybody can stop me now.
You know what I just realized what made that ending so satisfying in a way that I haven't seen in anything else? The character development is what made it that way. Like Gwen had her moment with her dad. Miles had his moment of realization that his family is what he really loved the most. Everybody having that satisfying moment is what made it so okay for that ending to be the way that it was.
And it gave Peter Parker a little bit too, because he was like, oh yeah, we are kind of fucking up. We're just letting shit that we shouldn't let happen. I understand why we're doing this, but you went too far into that timeline, Miguel.
You replaced a whole dead person.
Yes. So it makes sense why it was corrupted. You're just putting every single canon event as it would mess it up. That's not the case. Yours messed up something.
If you think about it, Miles wasn't supposed to happen, according to you, but he didn't destroy his universe.
He didn't destroy his universe, exactly.
The only thing that was impacted was the original Spider-Man died in it. Outside of that, everything was still perfectly fine.
You went to work in a whole different outfit. You came home in your gym gear and your wife didn't ask a question.
Goofball.
That nigga came in, he was just like, this is your game room? Let me fix this. TV's not hanging on the wall? This nigga wildin'. Poetry?
Day by day, he gazed upon her.
Nah, bro, I gotta fix this nigga life, bro.